I hope I showed that. Jeez. You gotta be kidding me. I hope I showed that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay. Whew. Good morning, everyone. How's that for a way to start out the show? So, this morning I checked the NOTAMs as I always do. Well, mostly always do. And I noticed that 8 left was closed this morning. I believe it's closed till 8 o'clock. I didn't actually deep dive into the NOTAMs, but it's closed now. I think it's closed till 8 o'clock, which is why we had that queen on 8 right. So 8 left is closed. I'm not even to my regular start time, because when I got out of the truck, I pulled into the parking lot, got out of the truck, looked up, and the queen was going overhead. So I've been rushing to try to get that, to make sure we got that queen, because I knew it wasn't going to go 8 left. So bear with me for a minute. I still have a couple things to set up. I haven't even touched the 360 camera today, so I don't know. That's why it's not up yet. So give me a few minutes. I'll try to keep catching planes, but I didn't want to miss the queen. So good news and bad news. I don't know what. That's not the good. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's not the good news, or the bad news. I guess I don't know. No 360 camera today. It's something's being funky with it, and I don't have the patience this morning to deal with it. So no 360 camera today. We do have the beauty cam back today, though. So Josh, you gave me a heart attack, Josh. So as I was following the Queen in, and just after it touched down, Josh puts a bunch of question marks in our WhatsApp reverse ops chat. And all I could think of was that I was showing you a blank screen instead of the Queen. And I was panicking. So thanks for the heart attack, Josh. I appreciate that this morning. I think I was actually showing you the Queen, though, so I think we're good. So I have the chat up and working now. I have the beauty camera. I think the only thing I don't have up is the 360 camera. Unfortunately, I don't have the patience to deal with it today. So hopefully, hey, I don't have the patience to deal with it today. So. Oh, MXC for life. The Dreamliner 10 version of that will be here on Thursday, according to the schedule I saw yesterday. Oh, thanks, Brandon. So thanks, Josh. Thanks, Brandon, for being here. Thanks to everyone else for showing up a little early. And see, show up early to the chat, you get rewarded. So all the people show up on time would have had to rewind to see that. Hello, Jolly Roger, Steve, CFI on the fly. Ooh, Mark was here first. I don't know. Everyone seems to be MXC for life. Everyone seems to be really liking that one that says 1776 on it. I think it's too busy. I think it's got too much going on. It needs to be a little simpler in my opinion. I mean, it's nice looking. It's just got too much going on. And then the Freedom one is just a copycat of Liberty one with a couple extra decals. So I don't know. The United ones look nice. I want to see that one in person on Thursday. Unfortunately, it will not be in our stream on Thursday because it comes in, I think it comes in around 11 and leaves around 4 on Thursday. But I will try to sneak out for lunch and get a picture of it. We'll see how that goes. Well, I kind of have a little bit of a... With EMUA 1, Island Aviation, yes, it is busy. Yes, it's got a lot going on. But it's got a universal theme down the side. And I have a little bit of home cooking love for that plane. Not just because it's the Hawaii version. That's a little bit of it, I will admit. But that's the plane that started this channel, so I can't So I love this. I love that plane because it started all of this. Everything you're seeing here right now is because of a MUA 1. So I used to just do pictures, 100% pictures. Oh man, I think they're slowing the A380 down because it's supposed to come in 808 now. It was 740 earlier. I wonder if they're slowing it down so they can open that runway. Anyway, so everything you're seeing here is because of a MUA 1. I used to be 100% still pictures. Come out here, take still pictures of planes, throw them up on Instagram, get 6 likes, and you know, that was fine. 6 likes, mostly my friends. And then I started taking a little bit of video, putting that on Instagram. And then the very first time a MUA 1 came here, I came out and took some video of it. I have, it came in and did a flyby of 4 right. And then it came in and landed on 4 right. And I was over on one of the side streets over here and got a really nice video of it. But it was too long for Instagram. Back then, Instagram, you couldn't put a video longer than a minute on Instagram. So I created the YouTube channel just to put the MUA 1 video up. So if you look at my channel, the very first thing ever on the channel is MUA 1 here for the first time, like 3.5 years ago. So then I started just putting a little more and more stuff up on YouTube, little things here, little things there. Next thing you know, Mrs. Reverse Ops is talking me into doing all this live thing. So you all can thank MUA 1 for being here this morning. Hello, Gucci Boomer. I got your package. Oh, shoot. I left it in the other car. I got Gucci Boomer's. Gucci Boomer sent me something to my P.O. box. I'll have to bring him on the next stream, but he sent me some stickers that he had made. They're 10 is greater than 46 stickers. They're pretty cool. I like them. I'm going to stick it on my case. Thank you very much, Gucci Boomer. I appreciate that. So Asia Pacific is next coming in. And then we'll have Zippy's Air. So Asia Pacific is coming in from Majuro. Zippy is coming in from Tokyo, obviously. So if anybody can look at the, if anybody can double check the NOTAMs, I think the other runway opens up at 8 o'clock. Pardon me. So that should still give us a few heavies over here. There's a FedEx heavy that'll be here in half an hour. And then the Zippy. Test. Ooh. I really want to. I think I might have to change careers. I think I might have to change careers, guys. I think I'm gonna be a. I think I'm gonna be a airport police officer. Because apparently, being an airport police officer lets you buy one of these. Holy cow! I need a two-door Defender. I can't afford a two-door Defender. Ah, the aforementioned Gucci Boomer. Oh, wait, something. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's coming in with a 4-month anniversary at the 717 Little. Thank you very much. This is awesome channel, Patrick. Happy to be here. Well, I'm happy you're here as well, a fellow tri-jet enthusiast. MXC for life. I don't think I have the personality to be an ATC controller, an air traffic controller. I don't think I have the. I like doing. You guys have probably seen it on the show. I get a little flustered sometimes when a bunch of stuff's happening. I like doing one thing, doing it to the best of my ability, and then moving on to the next thing. I don't like having to do 8 things at once or 100 things at once like a traffic controller would have to do. It's not for me. Well, maybe I would fit in up there. Yeah, I don't like doing, I'm not a good multitasker. And I definitely don't like having, that's why sometimes you hear me turn the ATC off here. It's too much stimulation. It's too much stuff going on at once. I can't listen to, you can't focus on that many things. Oh, interesting. I knew it went to, I'm pretty sure I knew it went to Kona Island Aviation. I didn't know it went to Hilo. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. When they first, before they started commercial flights, revenue flights on those Dreamliners, when they first got them, they took them to some unusual places that I assumed maybe would be destinations eventually, but never panned out. Maybe they were planning on being destinations, but it just, with the acquisition by Virgin America, they shelved those plans. Like it went to San Francisco. I believe it went to New York. And it went to Brisbane, Australia. So, who knows? Weird stuff. Well, I got, yeah, Upper, I got that going for me, which is nice. Is that in UTC time, Ian? Because that would be 8 o'clock, I think. I think we're 10 hours. That just confuses me though. UTC time. That's why I have a watch and a computer. I don't need to memorize that stuff. So this here is another 757. This one's a FedEx though. It's coming in from Maui. Don't take this personally, UK people, but I do find the people who give me the most grief about not knowing the UTC conversion are the people who live right next to UTC time and it's not a conversion for them. Try living on the other side of the planet for a while. It gets a little confusing sometimes, especially when it's the next day. When I first started this live streaming, a lot of people would send me emails or comments or whatever. Why don't you put your stream time in UTC? Why don't you put your stream time in UTC? And I'm like, because I live in Hawaii. I put it in Hawaii time. YouTube will tell you what time it is. Yeah, it's very easy when it's always the exact same time. So our LPG tanker is gone. In fact, I saw it up at the dock yesterday. We were driving through downtown. I was driving through downtown, and the tanker we've been seeing over there for the last couple of weeks was docked over by Aloha Tower somewhere. Next one going out is Virgin America Flight 762 heading off to Seattle. We were talking about new liveries. Ooh. Focus camera. We were talking about new liveries. Let's just go away from that camera then. It's not going to focus on it. We're talking about new liveries. Have you guys seen the new World Cup livery from this airline? The Alaska Airline World Cup livery. Something about Seattle being a host city or something dopey like that. I don't know. I saw it on Kevin's stream yesterday or the day before. It looks like clip art. It looks like someone went to Microsoft Office and added clip art to a plane picture. It's horrible. cutting the grass behind me, and it's making my head explode. Oh, Alan, I'll have to go back and take a look at that. I was more trying to just keep it in frame. O'Malley, I just explained that it's never going to happen. I'm never going to have a grasp of it. And it also doesn't help that we as Americans do not use 24-hour time. So I have to make 2 conversions. So it's not going to happen. No. I know the limitations of my brain, and I try to operate within those limitations. Well, my point the whole time is if you are in any other part of the world besides Hawaii, and you go to my YouTube page and look at my video, YouTube will tell you underneath it what time it will start in your time zone. So that should be good enough. Next one coming in is Aloha Air Cargo again. This one's coming in from Lehue. The one going out at the end of the runway, which I don't know if you can, maybe you can see it in the shot. It's kind of tiny. It's a 717. It is going off to Hilo. Hello, NC Polar Bear. see we're having a, you can see the haze over there towards the buildings. That's all surf haze, water haze, because they're having high surf advisory. I think it's today and tomorrow. Hello, Rudy. LA plane spotters in the house. All right, we have a conga line of planes coming down here. We're going to start with a pair of 757s. These are both United. One is heading off to LA with the extra X. That's the first one. The second is heading off to SFO. That's the second one. Then we'll have a couple of Hawaiians behind that. We'll get to those when they get a little closer. We have a FedEx triple that looks like it's coming to 4 right. The ANA A380 is still set to show up here 8 minutes after they open that runway up, so that's a shame. Ooh, Taco Tuesday. Am I having tacos today? I don't think I'm having tacos today. I had a very nice lunch yesterday. We were gonna go eat barbecue for lunch yesterday, but we got all the way over. We're gonna go to Sunset Barbecue, if you guys know where that is, in Kaka'ako. And we got all the way over there and realized they're closed on Mondays. So we were over in that area and we ended up going to a place called Moku, M-O-K-U. And I ended up spending way too much money for lunch. I ended up getting a steak, which I usually don't do, but it was so good. So good. I eat tacos. I like tacos. I got a funny story about tacos if you guys want to hear it. A lot of people, Mrs. Reverse Ops included, think I'm a picky eater. I don't think I'm a picky eater. I just don't try terrible stuff twice to see if it gets better. If I don't like it the first time, I'm not having it a second time. This United's going to go, and then we're going to have that triple in. There's only a few things I flat out refuse to try. I don't eat eggs, raw eggs. They're not raw eggs, but I mean just eggs by themselves. If they're in a cupcake, that's fine, or bread. But I don't eat like scrambled eggs. never try bullet. If you guys know what bullet is, you'll know why I'll never try it. Hello, Gabriel. Yes, cupcakes and cakes are the preferred way to eat eggs. So the next one out is the 757. It is already rolling and getting out of here quick. So I'll tell you my taco story. You guys want to hear my taco story? So when I was a kid, most of you know, I was born in New York, but I was raised in Texas. So when you're a young kid, you eat what your parents eat. You don't get to stray very far away from what your parents eat. They feed you most of the time. So I ate what my parents eat. My parents didn't eat Mexican food. My dad was Irish. He liked meat and potatoes. Vichyssoise. Square hamburgers. He didn't eat Mexican food. So I never ate Mexican food. Even though I lived in Texas where Mexican food was everywhere. Never had it. Till I was about 11 or so. Somewhere in there, about 11 years old. And so I just never had Mexican food, never had a taco, didn't even know what a taco was. So when I was in Cub Scouts, every month or so, a kid's parent in the troop would take them to their place of work. So my dad took us to the airport every year. And we'd go hang out at the airport, go down to the baggage area, go on a plane. It was pretty cool. Well, one of the kids' dads worked at Taco Bueno. He was the manager, like the franchise owner. He wasn't like the line cook. He was like the franchise owner of the Taco Bueno. So he took us to one of his restaurants. Took all the Cub Scouts to the kids to the restaurant. Showed us all the back things of the Taco Bueno restaurant. And at the end, we each got a taco. And I, like I said, I had no idea what a taco was. So I said, I don't want one. And they said, are you sure? And I said, I have a very clear memory. I said, I don't want one. Because I had no idea what it was. And then when I saw it was just meat and cheese in a tortilla. I said, oh, well, that's a taco? I can eat that. And I said, okay, I'll take a taco. And the guy says, oh, it's too late now. And I looked at him and said, you own the place. And he says, it's too late. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. See, I was a little snot back then when I was a kid, too. So that's my taco story. But after that, I more than made up for my share of tacos. Boy, if not having a taco till you're 11 makes a sad childhood, that's a weird metric. I had a pretty good childhood. Tacos or no tacos. Uncle Plain Guy, there's been no fighters this morning. And I say that with 99% certainty because they're on night flights again this week. They went out last night. So that means they're most likely going to be on night flights all week again, like they were last week. So that means there'll be no morning, no midday. They'll do an afternoon flight and a night flight, probably. Yesterday they went out at 2:30 and 7:40 or so. I'm not a big fan, Rudy, I'm not a big fan. If you're a proper Mexican food's okay. I like traditional Mexican food. But I don't like Cal-Mex. I don't like Cal-Mex. I like Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is my favorite version of Mexican food. But Cal-Mex is a little too, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I like queso. I mean, Cal-Mex doesn't have queso. Uncle Plain Guy, that's probably not going to happen. Probably going to do today and Thursday, no night shows. I like the night shows, don't get me wrong, but they're a different animal. And honestly, the bang to buck is the bang to hype ratio is not as good as I want. The time zone's all wrong. So, you do the night things and everybody's in bed. There's no, there's half the audience watching. I mean, it's nice, but it's a lot of work for half the people to watch. And then I don't get home till 10. I'm eating fast food in the back of the truck. It's just not great. Next one going out is a 717. It's coming down Juliet right now. Now I don't want to make it sound like it's all about money and viewers, but that's the harsh reality of it. I mean, it's hard to commit 4 or 5 hours of your life and make $4. I enjoy doing it, but losing money every show is not the way to do it. Yeah, Full Metal Dragon. I enjoy them too. It's actually more work than these morning shows, and half the people show up. I'd like to thank our good friend Jolly Rogers for being with us for 13 months. Lucky number 13 at the 330 international level. Thank you very much. It's tremendous support. This is wow, 13 months. Awesome experience. Thank you for being here. Academic C for Life. It's a Baker's Dozen. Lucky number 13. David, I didn't eat chili and rice till I moved to Hawaii. I grew up in Texas where you eat chili with corn with Fritos. You eat chili with Fritos or saltines, and that's it. That's your two choices. If you're in Texas and you eat rice with your chili, they commit you into the grippy sock jail. Ah, Straya Aviation's here. Hello, how are you? Long time no see. How long ago was that? You were in, it was probably, well, had to be over a year ago, right? You were here. Hope you're doing well. So it looks like the next one we're going to get on this side is the 717 coming in from Lehue. We have a 321 coming out this direction. That's heading off to San Diego. That's a Hawaiian 321. That is making the left off of Alpha onto Juliet right now, so it'll be out here in like 2 minutes. Yeah, the A380 is drifting further back now, 810. So it looks like that runway will be open by the time it gets here. I was hoping we get a taste of what it was like back here a couple of years ago. So maybe 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. Can't be 5 years ago already. 5 years ago maybe. When 8 Left was closed for about a year, like 9 months, 10 months, something like that. So everything came in on the 4s or 8 right. It was a good time to be alive because you got to see everything. You didn't have to worry about it being on the other runway or whatever. It was always everything. You sit right here in this parking lot, and everything was right in front of you. And even the supers would land on 4 right. So the shot you're looking up right here is looking straight up Lagoon Drive back towards the freeway, so back towards where we stream. So about 2 miles up that road is where we do our some of the streams from at the end of 8 Left. So yeah, let's flip over here. We got a 717 coming in. My tripod's a little off kilter. Keeps drifting up a little bit. Let's see if we can fix that. That's a little better. Somebody earlier was asking about the new Moana livery 321, asking if we caught it in a stream yet. I apologize for not remembering who asked that, but yes, we caught it a couple times. The best view of it we had was on Saturday when it left. About 11 o'clock, I think, on Saturday. Next, we're going to have out Aloha Air Cargo heading off to Kailua Kona. We have the Majuro. Oh, I thought that was the Majuro flight. That's the SFO flight. That's a 737. That's lit up. And the Vegas flight. We haven't seen either of the two Hawaiian heavies yet. The Hawaiian Flight 10 or Hawaiian Flight 6 yet. That's a little weird. I wonder if they adjusted the times on those. Usually they were both out in the early 7 o'clock hour. I think the Aloha Air Cargo is going to wait for a Sky Courier, it looks like, maybe. Coming into 4 left. That's a FedEx feeder. CFI on the fly. I have not seen the other two, but I do know there will be 2 more: the 717 and the. So much for the 737 waiting for the Sky Courier. It's already moving. They will have a 717 and a 330. The 330 that's over in Singapore right now was the last Hawaiian in the older livery. About a year ago, whenever they first announced Hawaiian was gonna join the One World Alliance, I tried to start a rumor that last Hawaiian in the old livery would be the One World plane. So I tried to start that rumor, and it never really caught on, but I kept saying it. So we'll see in a couple days if I'm right. badass little Momo. Says aloha all. Thank you for being a 717 level member for 17 months. I really appreciate that. Ah, hello, Jen. Is Jen here? Oh, I thought Jen was here. Oh, wait, there's... Wait, no, maybe not. No. Oh, Jolly Roger's just asking. Yeah, I guess so. Her plane was supposed to come in during our show on Saturday, but it was delayed by 2 hours. So we didn't get to see her actually touch down, which is kind of a bummer. We did get to see her depart, though. Hello, H-Dot. How are you? Kelvin, no, I don't know why that was canceled. Hopefully the stickers didn't fly off. Yeah, that new Moana was in Seattle, and I think I got stuck there, right, Kelvin? I think I got stuck there. Hello, Sydney. How are you? Did I say hello to H-Dot? I think I did, but we'll say it again, because I like being thorough. Hello, H-Dot. Super 80 Adrian's in the house. Charlie Bravo's in the house. And our good friend Jonathan McD is in the house. Hello, Jonathan. Celebrating 2 years at the 330 international level. Oh, how time flies when you're a wee bit of fun to be had. When there's a wee bit. That's a Scottish, is that a Scottish phrase? A wee bit of fun? I saw you Scottish guys in Boston. You guys really brought the bagpipes in Boston. I saw that. But thanks again, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Ooh, we have a C-17 lit up. Lava 32 lit up on Hickam.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I want those snacks. Dude, when I went to Big Island, I was like, no way.
Oh, I told you I went, right, to that thing?
You showed up at
Atlantic? Yeah.
What they say?
I didn't let them know I was part of the crew that they'd already met or anything.
Did you tell me where you were?
So I don't really follow soccer, but I did notice the Scots and the people from the Dutch from Netherlands really brought it. Holy cow. I didn't realize, I mean, I knew people were passionate, but geez. Hello, Larry. My good friend Larry Brown is celebrating, how many months is that? 18 months. Is aloha all. The 711 level. Thank you very much, Larry. mean, I like sports, but man, these people make it their entire lives. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine. I used to play soccer as a kid. I really enjoyed it. I played indoor and outdoor soccer as a kid. I enjoyed it. I wasn't that great at it. I mean, but my team did win the city championship 3 seasons in a row, so I was at least part of a good thing. But I've never been a huge fan. Like, I kind of pull for FC Dallas, but I don't watch FC. I can't remember the last time I watched a game. Just, I know I'm going to make some people mad at me when I say this, but I find soccer very boring to watch. Well, that's you don't need to support the Japanese if you don't care about soccer. Don't care about soccer? Don't care about soccer. Don't pretend. Upper, I will admit there are some parallels between my fandom in Pink Floyd and some people's fandom with a random soccer team, but I will say I am not on that level. Of some of these people who devote their entire lives to dressing all in their favorite football uniform or soccer uniform. MXC for Life, I tried watching that during the COVID lockdowns when all the other leagues in America were canceled because of COVID. The only sport that I can find live on television was Australian rules football. And I tried watching it. It wasn't for me. I think my 2 favorite sports are football and baseball. And I think it's because there's an organizational aspect to it. Soccer, rugby, basketball, it's all too free-flowing and very little structure. And don't come at me and say, oh, you just don't understand soccer. I get it. I played soccer. But it's just too free-flowing. And And I like hockey, but it's the same thing. Hockey's not my favorite sport by any stretch of the imagination. But I like baseball and football. See, you're trying to start something, and I don't want to start. I don't want it's not the same thing. And no matter what I tell you, it's not the same thing. I don't show up 15 hours before a concert and stand in the street and scream chants for 10 hours while getting blitzed out of my mind just to go watch a concert. It's a different type of fandom, and I don't want to pick hairs here, split hairs, but it's not the same. Well, thank you, Plains of Scotch, Linda. Ah, Island Jenny 808 has made it back. Hello, Island Jenny. You're just in time for me to piss off half the world saying I don't like soccer. Hello, Scott. My good friend Scott Roldan's come in with a $10 super chat. Aloha, Patrick, and reverse up Sohana. 10,000 steps in counting. We're already starting the second half of the month, and I can't think of a better place to be. Much mahalos. Well, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for all your support. Thanks again, Scott. I appreciate it. Our good friend Jonathan McDeeth coming in with a 10-pound super chat. Says congratulations on 25K. Was slow on the uptake. Yeah, well, a little bit. It's okay. Ooh, was that a Canadian C-17? Yeah, there's a Canadian C-17. Lit up on the Hickam ramp now. Lava turned itself off. I never saw Jimmy Buffett. Just kind of wasn't my thing. I only saw ZZ Top once. I should have saw ZZ Top more times than I did, but I only saw them once. I saw them at the Cotton Bowl. And Carlos Santana open up. And it was Carlos Santana before he started doing all those pop songs and with what's his name? Anyway, so it was like Santana, Carlos Santana. So it was a lot of drums. Are you going to any of the Rush concerts this year, Sydney? I tried to go. I mean, I gave it an honest effort to go to the Rush shows, but it was just the ones that fit in to the time frame to when I could go were too much money. Like the Dallas shows were cheaper than the LA shows, but I could go. I had time to go to the LA shows. Turned out I really didn't have time. I thought I was going to have time, but it wouldn't have worked out anyway. But they just started, so maybe I'll catch one. Oh, really? Is it really going to 4 right? Oh, interesting. I like a super on a non-8 left runway. Come on, turtle. Come this way, turtle. Sydney, I'm a little surprised with the set list for those Rush shows. I thought with the new drummer, they would have a very tight set, that they would do the same set every night, and it would be 22 songs, 19 songs, depending on how long they were. With Rush songs can be kind of long, and that would be it. But apparently they're doing a different set list every night and doing complete albums. So uh-oh, I just heard 8 left is now open. Just heard 8 left is open. Alright, so I can see the super out there now. Still a little ways out there. Well, that was worth getting up this morning. So the next one out here is one of those Hawaiian heavies I was talking about earlier. This one is the Island Jenny Express. It's Hawaiian Flight 6. It's heading off to Vegas. And I wonder if Jen's already ready to be back on this plane. Hello, Ron. Good to see you. I knew you'd be ready, Jen. Hot. That's semi-normal for a 330 out here. The brakes get hot and they leave them down to cool them down. It's not an every departure occurrence, but it happens quite a bit out here. You usually only see that on the 330s. I don't remember any of the other varieties doing that as often. But 330s, it happens quite a bit. And it's not just the Hawaiian 330s. Oh, here's the one with the red door. The red, is that a slide? I don't know what that is. Alright, so next one out is a Southwest. Is moving already. It is heading off to San Diego. The one behind it is heading off to San Jose. So we got the Sands heading out here. I believe that Canadian C-17 might be moving. Either that or it's playing the flight radar dance. One of the two. We'll check it out in a second. Yeah, I think it is moving. Hold on, I gotta mute the stream for a second. Hold on. Hi, thank you. Oh, someone's getting the talking to. Oh, I think the Canadians are getting the lickings. I think. Oh, it's New Zealand. They're not Canadians. Oh, it's Canadians. I made that mistake. Oops, sorry. It's the New Zealanders are getting the lickings from ATC. They missed their correct taxi. Ron, I don't know the exact answer to that question, but I would imagine it has to do with efficiency and fuel. But that's just a guess on my part. I don't know the answer to that. Because some of the smaller planes use their reverse thrusters when they turn, especially some of the private planes, the small Bombardiers and Global. You see them when they make this turnaround off Romeo Tango, they will use one of their reverse thrusters sometimes, but I don't remember any of the bigger planes ever doing that. Man, it is like the perfect morning out here. Just enough clouds, just enough breeze, the perfect temperature. Man, it used to be like this. This must be what it like. This must be what it's like streaming in San Francisco or LA, where it's mostly the same nice temperature all year. Yeah, I believe you, Jonathan. Of course, the one time I've been to Scotland, it was just like this. Nice and cool. Of course, there was no clouds in the sky at all. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, Brandon, the commute might be a bit of a pain though. The clouds are lifting a little bit over the mountains now. Those are the Koalau Mountains behind us. They run up the east side of the island from Hawaii Kai all the way up to Kahiki. Those are what separates the windward and the leeward side of the island. There is another mountain range over to our right, or my right. This picture's left. Those are the Waianae Range. That runs up the west side of the island from Kapolei to Kaina Point. Oh, Kelvin, all right. We have a Pago Pago flight about 20 minutes south of us. Oh, we were supposed to have a... Oh, pardon me. Jeez. I didn't get good sleep last night. Did not get good sleep. I had weird dreams again. Yeah. Around 9 o'clock, we're supposed to have a Queen departure, and then I thought we were supposed to have a 200. Oh, they're both 400. I thought I saw a 747-200 on the flight radar last night. Maybe it was later in the day. Yeah, now it's listing as a 400. That's departing at 9:46, so hopefully we'll get that in the show. The other one is 9:04. That's an 800. That's or an 8. That's heading off to Sydney. So that's the normal 2 flights. You know, CFI on the fly, now that I think of it, it was on jet tip. It wasn't on flight radar that said 200. It's okay. We'll still see a queen. This one we're looking at here is a Japan Air 76. It's coming in from Tokyo. How far is that out, Gabriel? Oh, I need to scroll out further. I don't see it. I don't see it, Gabriel. Where's it at? CKS226. Yeah, Gucci Boomer, that's the wonderful consistency of the Navy. It's a boat when it's a boat. When it's not a boat, it's a ship. And when it's not a ship, it's a boat. I do know that submarines are boats, so submarines are not ships. But a ship can be a boat, and a boat can be a ship, but a submarine is only a boat. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I still can't find that Caletta. 9:20, oh, an hour out. Okay. I'm just not scrolling out far enough. I think we're gonna do something unusual on a weekday. Oh, that Queen is pushed back. We're gonna do something unusual on a weekday because I hunger. I am Sinistar. Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh, I typed the wrong thing in. We're gonna do something we usually don't do on a. It's time for that. For the world's fastest growing game show. Soon to be option for a primetime special on the Dumont Network, hosted by Telly Savalas. You know it, you love it. It's time to play. What flavor of Pop-Tarts is Patrick eating today? Remember, this is an exhibition. No wagering, please. I'm hungry, Kelvin. I don't know what the deal is. I ate late last night too, which is weird. Luckily, I always have an emergency Pop-Tart in the truck, so. Calvin, I ate the ones that Mrs. Reverse Ops didn't steal. All right, well, thanks everybody for playing, and thanks for giving me time to eat a Pop-Tart. But the game was over before it started because I think our good friend Ian had the answer before I even finished with my little spiel. So that tells me one of two things. I'm either getting too predictable, or Ian has got an inside source. I don't know. But congratulations, Ian. You have bragging rights till the next time we play. But thanks to everyone else for playing. Tune in next time for another edition of What Flavor of Pop-Tarts is Patrick eating today? Hi, our second A3. Oops, I don't have the microphone on. Our second A380. Oh, there she is. Got a little carried away there. Second A380 is just about to go over Kauai, north of Kauai. So it's about usually about 25 minutes out or so by that point. And we have this queen here. Ah, there's the Canadian one. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I saw a Canadian one lit up earlier. And then the New Zealand one came out and I was like, I feel confused. But now the Canadian C-17 is okay. I wasn't making stuff up. I hear evac too. Evac I'm missing. The firefighters. Hello. Yeah, Island Aviation. I watched their video on those. Those are pretty close. So sorry about that. Hi, we do have a 717 that's coming up from the south before right. Oh, is lava coming with him? Cool. Take that. So is that a 46 down there? I think that's a 46. That's a 46 there. So where's Oh, thanks, Sydney. Sydney is reminding everyone to hit the like button. So everyone should do what Sydney says. the Hong Kong 747 is also lit up early. There's that moose. Alright, next is out is that Queen. Then we're gonna have a Southwest, and then another C-17. This is the Canadian one. Alright, take care, City. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, helping out. Parking lot's very busy this morning. And I think that C-37 has made it down here as well. Oh no, that's that one going to Long Beach. The C-37 is still on the other side. On the other side of Juliet. Lost that plane. A lot better that plane than other planes, I guess. Right? Right? Maybe? I think I need a vacation. Oh, speaking of that, I will be, there will be, not this weekend, but the weekend after, there'll be no show. So probably no show the 25th through the 30th, maybe. I'm gonna be off island for a few days at a wedding. And there'll be no streams. I'm going to Denver, but I'm not going to have any time to even try to stream at the airport there, so unfortunately it's not going to happen. Brandon, you live in a glass house and are throwing stones right now. And I shouldn't even say a vacation. I'm going off island for a few days. It's not a vacation. A vacation has to last a minimum of 10 days. If you're not gone 10 days, it doesn't count as a vacation. Thanks, Logan. I will pass that along. Maybe, I don't know, Charlie Bravo. I don't know how those people would be. I mean, you can have a picture of me at the wedding, but I don't know how. I can't speak for other people, so I have to wait. Coo, 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 coo. I had a Holly, I think it was a 750. I think I had a Holly 750 double pumper on my Camaro at one time. That was when I was in high school though, so it was a long time ago. A long time ago. Double pumpers are a great idea unless you have a really heavy foot. Then you wonder why you spend your entire life at the gas station. But it sure makes that Sure makes that second to third shift fun. You will not gonna happen, Brandon. I don't wear suits. Suits are for lawyers and people being represented by a lawyer. An Aloha shirt, Brandon. That's what you wear to weddings. Wear a nice Aloha shirt. Some nice pants. Blazer. Even a blazer is too. You guys need to learn a little bit about Hawaii. I thought I've taught you well, but apparently I've failed. Nobody wears suits in Hawaii. The only person you ever see wearing a suit is a lawyer going to court. Nobody even owns a blazer. Nobody owns a blazer. The Men's Warehouse would not survive out here. It's Keith, it's a Aloha shirt. Hawaiian shirts are what tourists buy at ABC store. I wear an Aloha shirt. Alright, so second for arrival on the other runway is the second A380 of the day. It'll probably beat this Queen out, but we might get back-to-back quad jets there. Yes, Aloha Casual. CFI has got it right. Mrs. Linda, Mrs. Reverse Ops loved that channel. She subscribed instantly. Nobody listens to me, CFI on the fly. They're just here for the pretty planes. All right, next is the A&A. It is over Eva Beach right now, so we should be able to get a good shot of it here in about 30 seconds. Oh, I've never been into a Lexus dealership. Maybe I should go. Do they wear ties at Mercedes dealerships too? Yeah, I'll watch more of them, Linda. I know Mrs. Reverse Ups, like I said, really liked them, so she will definitely watch a lot more than. The emoji, Jonathan, the emoji turtles are all the baby turtles. So the smallest one on the side. DHL on final. Either that's a really old picture, or this is not one we usually. Oh, this is the Coletta. Oh, okay. Okay. No wonder I couldn't find it earlier. I saw DHL out there, but I was looking at I was thinking that was the normal DHL Singapore Air. I wasn't looking for this one. It sounds like you need to buy one of the t-shirts. They have the baby turtles on them too. Nice mustard color. I'm not saying these DHL planes don't come here, but I haven't seen one of these here in a while. There's a good chance they come in here every day and I just don't see them in the afternoon, but usually the DHL planes in this time frame are the Singapore Airlines co-branded. So they just have the yellow tail. I wonder if a contract expired. Yeah, Jonathan, you gotta do that. So I'm gonna have to put an expiration date on that. What is that? What is that? That looks like a P8 there. Ooh, it's a P8 with the. Is that a P8 with the undercarriage radar? Yeah. That P8 there had the newer radar array underneath the belly. There's two long things. Those actually drop down in flight. Hello, Miss Wolves. How you been? Oh, we got Rainbow Love in the house as well. All is right with the world. Yay. Oh yeah, CFI on the fly. They're a definite fixture for RimPack. We'll start to see more of those. Was it the Roosevelt? Oh, shoot, I can't remember. I'm not very good at remembering names of aircraft carriers or ships or planes or whatever. One of the aircraft carriers left San Diego yesterday and is on its way here for RimPack. Hopefully we'll see that in a stream. The last aircraft carrier we saw in the stream was the Nimitz, going into Pearl Harbor. So they're sending that DHL down to spot Charlie on over on the cargo ramp. Usually the Singapore ones would go up to the other side, the North Hard ramp. Wonder if it's a completely different contract. Of course, I haven't seen those other DHL ones in the air either, so who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Don't ask me. I just work here. Yeah, I don't see the other DHL ones coming this way. Dooby-dooby-doo. Alright, so we have roughly time is it? 30. We have roughly 10 to 15 minutes left in the show. The big drama for the end of the show is always getting that second queen out of here. So they got that out of there quick, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, that's good. We'll just hang out here for a little while longer. We do have a Dreamy liner coming in the other side. It's the medium Dreamy liner. It's Japan Air. It's coming in from Nagoya. There it is right there. You know, Calvin, I'm surprised you don't get that more often. I would think with the cars you drive, people would always try to get them off your hands. If I could stream out of it, I'd try to get your split bumper off you. The Island Aviation, the DHL we saw come in is operated by Coletta. You and me both, Keith. I haven't seen a C2 out here in a long time. I saw one during RimPack last year, 2 years ago, and then I saw one before that. But those are the only couple I've seen. It's the regular Coletta spot, I guess. Yeah, maybe Ian, I guess you're right, because that's usually where the Coletta 7.4 is. That makes more sense. See, Ian's thinking over there. See, that's my problem. I don't think. Line to get in the gate today. Ooh, we have a C40 Clipper lit up. Next one in on the other side is going to be a 330 coming in from Sacramento, California. Next one going out on this side is heading out to Kailua Kona. It's a 717. Oh, there's only 4 of them left? That's not even one per aircraft carrier. Well, there are 11 quote-unquote active aircraft carriers, but there's probably, what, 6 out there on missions? I know 4 or so of them are in long-term heavy maintenance. And then I don't know what they count the Nimitz as. We're going to mothball it, and then they brought it back. I don't know what happened. So we got a 717 that's down here. Stadium and hold, Blue 46. Well, we do have a bunch of those V-22s around. Alright, so I just realized I haven't done this all day. I'm so busy with cool stuff. But thanks for being here, everyone. If you don't know who I am or where you're at, where you've been for the last couple hours, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We usually do 3 of these a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, from the beautiful island of Oahu. We are on the South Shore at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. We're back here Thursday morning at 6:45 a.m. and then Saturday as well. I'm not sure what time the show's going to start on Saturday, but we'll see what the traffic's like and what the runway situation is like, and we'll figure that out, and I'll let you guys know. But for right now, we got about 5 minutes left here, and then we got a Thursday show to look forward to before you even have to worry about that. So thanks, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Those are easy, free ways to help out the channel. If you want to go above and beyond that, there is a join button somewhere near the subscribe button. You can join and become a green named person in the chat. For the low nominal price of just $2 a month, you can get that started. There's other levels available that get you other goodies, but they all levels come with a free shipping offer for anything in the shop over the total, as long as the total of the order is over $20. Free shipping anywhere in the world. So all the green names in the chat, all the channel members lurking in the background, you can always go over to the post section, look for the latest post that has the code in it for this month. Enter that at checkout when you go over to reverseopshop.com. You can get a shirt just like mine. Keep the Puolani Puolani. You can get our famous I'm Just Here for the Pop-Tart shirt. And you can even get baby Honu t-shirts. So all those and more, cups, hats, hoodies, all kinds of stuff over there. Remember, channel members get free shipping. There's also a PayPal link somewhere in the description. Haven't seen any jewels today, but the jewels are available. I was hoping somebody'd give jewels because it was rather comical the other day. But I've tweaked it a little bit. Now we got to see if it works, so it's not covering the entire screen. But thanks, everybody. We're gonna. I think that C-40 is moving, so that C-40 might be our. That might be our Honolulu plane. Let's see if it continues to move. It's definitely doing something. So we're gonna hang out for that C-40, and then I gotta get to work. But thanks for being here, guys. I hate to harp on it, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the sneaky way to boost the algorithm on these live videos is, if this was a regular video, instead of chatting, you would leave a comment. Well, you can't leave a comment yet because the video is not over. So the sneaky way to get the live stream in the algorithm moving along is to come back after we're done and leave a comment on the video once the live stream's over. So if a couple of you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. I will be sure to heart it later. But thanks a lot, everyone. And I don't want to give anything away, really, but you guys got to tune in Saturday. Saturday, we got something exciting to announce on Saturday. A little teaser for you guys. Just remember, Saturday, we're going to announce something very exciting for the channel. Hopefully, you guys will be as excited as I am. We're going to take this southwest, but make sure you tune in on Saturday. And no, if you guys think you know, don't spoil it in the chat, please. Some of you might have an idea because it got leaked a little bit. There was a leak. So, but if you think you know, don't spoil it in the chat. You know, okay, I see that you gave Keith. I see that you gave the jewels, and I see Brandon did. But two things: I made it smaller, and I made the minimum jewel higher to get the thing. So you can't give like 6 jewels doesn't work to get the thing because 6 jewels is like 3 cents or 12 cents or something. So I don't remember what the minimum I did to get the thing to pop up. But it's higher than the 10 jewels. Because I was doing some research on it, and they say if you have the threshold set really low, jokers spam your jewels with like 4-cent donations, and it covers up everything. Oh. There we go. Keith found the limit. See, that's more reasonable. I like that. Hello, Super 88. Welcome back to the 717 level. I really appreciate it. Says new member there, but Super 80 Adrian has been a member for well over a year. So thank you very much. We'll get Brandon to bring you a Mai Tai. Yes. Or I don't know, Mai Tai. If you're into Mai Tai, we'll give you a Mai Tai. Bog juice maybe, there we go. But thank you very much. I think you have to, it's very confusing with the jewels. It's like you have to pre-buy a package of jewels and then you can give them away. Some people got a free thing of jewels as a little promotion, but I don't know who met the criteria for that. But I think you have to pre-buy the jewels and then you can give them away. So all right, so this is it. Everybody say it with me. Hanaho. Thank you, Full Metal Dragon, for the jewels. I really appreciate that. Thanks also to Brandon and Keith. What was that? A Sunday for 100 jewels. Thank you very much. And what was Keith's? Keith was a high five for 100 jewels. Thank you very much to all of you, and Brandon with the golden poop. All right, well, I gotta run. I gotta get to work. It's 1 minute from my absolute drop dead time. So we'll see you all on Thursday. We'll find out if 8 left's closed again. Maybe we'll get another super heavy on the 4s. That would be nice. We'll see. This thing's gonna redirect you to the 360 camera, which never was up today, so I apologize for that. But thanks again for everyone for being here. Just ignore the redirection. We'll make up for it on Thursday. Everyone have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you in about 45 hours. I think my math is correct. Wait, 24, yeah, around there. Some, give or take, whatever it takes. We'll see you all very soon. Love y'all. Aloha.